Hi guys, and welcome to our video for today for the 11th of May 2026. So let's go through my watch list, what is in it for today, and how we're going to trade these stocks, and what is next. So starting here with MEHA. This one's very high in volume today, one of the biggest trenders for today. And we're starting on the 5-minute time frame for some day trades. And we're going to look at the 4-hour time frame for what we need to hold these stocks overnight. And then we're going to look at the daily time frame for potential swing trades on these high trending stocks for today. So we're going to start here with MEHA. Starting on the 5-minute time frame, really obvious, really easy to spot, in my opinion. If you see the falling wedge seminar, I've produced a falling wedge pattern here, accumulating beneath the 0.18 level. And once we break 0.18, not only are we going to break the one-day resistance, we're also going to be breaking the Bollinger Band Center on the 5-minute time frame, being 65% more likely to remain above this orange line, which is basically coinciding with the one-day resistance of 0.18 here. So expect at least an 8% move to occur from entry once you break 0.18. We have got some resistance here at 0.22. It'd be nice to see if we can come up to there and touch the top of the wedge, which is structurally a first target. But also we have the Bollinger Band top here. 95% price action takes place at the top of this navy line here and the bottom of this navy line here. So a potential resistance can be around 0.2 naturally as well, with the top of the Bollinger Band. So it looks good over 0.18. However, looking at this in an adverse fashion, if we lose 0.14, I expect it to be done. Failing a double bottom and golden cross retest at 0.15, where prices bottom from obviously market open here, and then a little wick here at 10.15 and shoot up to 0.22. So if we fail a little bit of a more vague double bottom here of 0.15 and lose the 60 EMA, the stick gold line that I've got here, and also the one-day support of 0.14, then it's bearish and it's not recovering in my opinion. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame. So if you want to hold this overnight for whatever reason, what you need here is a 4-hour green candle close by end of today, 4 p.m. Eastern time, over 0.185, just above this 200. Let me double check. 200 simple moving average, and just here the one-day resistance isn't enough because it's currently rejecting from a death cross of the 200 simple moving average on the 4-hour time frame. And once we do get a 4-hour green candle close over 0.185, engulfing the 200 MA and the one-day support of 0.18, we expect us to gradually continue towards 0.22, around a 15-20% sort of move. Yeah. On this one. So that needs to happen by end of today, end of tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern time. However, there's a big issue here as well, which is going to override the 4-hour time frame, unfortunately. So this is what you have to do: work your way up in time frames, and in unfortunate circumstances like this, eradicate your previous analysis because the daily time frame has more weight to it and is stronger than the 4-hour. And we can see a massive resistance here at 0.19 with a 60 EMA. So focus on the 4-hour or daily candle close over 0.19 for holding this overnight and potential swing trades. And again, if you do get the 4-hour or daily close over 0.19, eradicating the 60 EMA death cross retest here on the daily time frame, then the next resistance is 0.22 from the 10% sort of turnout. So you can sell maybe 50% at plus 10%. And then if you're lucky, and we do get that, you can also sell 40% at around 50% and plus for the next resistance of 0.28 on this. So yeah, unfortunate there. So I wouldn't really touch this until we get a 4-hour or daily candle close of a 0.19, and then you'd be looking to sell some shares around 0.22, and then sell some more around 0.28 on this. So I think, in my opinion, the 5-minute time frame looks better. So in contrast to the daily time frame, let's go to this one, JZXN, or JZXN for the UK people like me. So right then, so we've spoke about this in the free live trading session, which will be coming to Twitter soon. I'm working on how to do it. So we had a reversal and breakout of 1.4 there, and then there's some sort of bottoming around here, obviously. So when you break out, you retest and then go up, which is what happened. And then also we had a big sort of convolution, sort of consolidation, if that's the word. So we had a double bottom here of this large consolidation just to make it easier. So double bottom, 1, 2, and now we're starting to break out, which is good because we're starting to reverse and find buyers and volume to drive the price of stock up. And I'm going to get rid of these circles now and tell you what I'm waiting for a day trade in this. So just simply the same sort of setup as the previous. Falling wedge against the one-day resistance of 1.7 for an entry in this one. So once you break over 1.7, expect at least a 6% move on this one, a bit smaller because I don't think there's much volume in this in comparison to the previous stock, MEHA. So yeah, that's what we're waiting for really. Falling wedge breakout against the one-day resistance above the ATMA, light blue line, Bollinger Band Center, orange line. However, on this one, if we were to lose 1.2, you'd be failing a potential double bottom of this area here around 1.3. So that circle there and this circle here for a potential double bottom, which can potentially do this. And you're also losing the 60 EMA and the thick gold line, which spoke about how negative that is in the previous stock. And also the bottom of the Bollinger Band here, so 95% of price action takes place in the navy line here at the bottom and navy line here at the top. And if you were to spend 95% of your life somewhere, you either get the 5% thrill when you leave, that 95% comfort, thinking, oh my god, I can't believe I never left this house or country, what an amazing place. Or you may completely regret your decision and lose the Bollinger Band bottom where 95% of price action takes place and think, why the hell did I ever leave? This is terrible. It's the worst experience of my life, and it's going to adversely come back down towards the 1.2 support. And if you were to lose 1.2, you'd be breaking out negatively, explosively from 1.3 of the double bottom, 60 EMA and Bollinger Band bottom, and also your key one-day support of 1.2. So it'd be game over, in my opinion, beneath 1.2 on this. And that applies for day trade and swing trade as the previous stock, MEHA. So that's what I'm looking for a day trade. 4-hour time frame looks good, to be honest. A 4-hour candle close just over 1.4. But I ended end tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern time. Should see us continue again towards 1.7. Where you can sell 50% for around plus 15%, and then you can sell 40% higher at the next resistance around plus 40-45% at 2.1. That's how I start to play it on that one. But yeah, it looks good. To be honest, green candle close above the 1.4 resistance and 200 MA death cross, engulfing upon that and gapping up to its next support resistance and moving average. So it looks good. Let's go to daily time frame. Is it going to be like the previous stock where it eradicates our analysis? It is. So this one here, we need a daily candle close of 1.7 because we've got the 60 EMA as a key resistance here for a death cross, a retest, which you're currently printing right now. Currently big resistance from 1.6, and then once you get past that, you've got more one-day resistance at 1.7. So 4-hour or daily candle close by end of today, end of tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern time, 11th or 12th of May, 2026, over 1.7, green candle should see us continue towards 2.1 for around a plus 20% sort of move. Your first target and then your second target to sell. Again, I would sell 40%, 50% of first target, 40% of second target. The next one, to be honest, your next resistance would be around, I'm going to go around here, 2.7. So you will sell 50% of target one, so 2.1, and then 40% can get sold once we get criteria for entering this just to 2.7, which would be around 50% from entry, which isn't bad. This one looks really good for a swing trader holding it overnight. If you get the 4-hour or daily candle close over 1.7, 5-minute, it's not as good as the previous in my opinion. We'll have to wait and see. And then finishing up here with Peraso, trying to keep it short and sweet. So I did actually make a tweet on this. So if you were to break over 1.5, it's like the 5% move. Bang, we've done that. So you can follow me, link in the video description and the Twitter bio, as well as Atlantic Trading. And yeah, this one's played out for a day trade, so now we're looking for more volume to come in. So again, typically what happens is consolidation like this, then breakout, retest, and then we trend back up. So we're waiting for more buyers to come in after seeing it broke out, and reversal traders buying the support here of 1.5, and then gradually continue towards 1.7, and a break of 1.7 now is what's needed for a 5% move. So once you break 1.7 on this, I expect at least a 5% move on this for a day trade on this Peraso. It looks good. Alternatively, what can happen is that trade's played out in terms of the first target of what I expected. So it can maybe come back down like that, and from that point we mark the up thrust 1.59 just here to generate a new wedge. And what can happen is we lose 1.5, consolidate like that, and then we suddenly break it at like 2 p.m. Eastern time once again, and we look for a new scalp like that, sort of falling wedge breakout against that sort of accumulation where my drawing and squiggles are. So it's either a loss of 1.5 and rebreak of 1.5 for a day trade on this, or a break of 1.7 for at least a 5% move on this Peraso. So in the 4-hour time frame, looks good, looks like a structural breakout, to be honest. 4-hour green candle close of 1.5 would not only see us come to 1.7, but also $2 in this, in my opinion. So this one looks quite good. Yeah, it's as simple as that. However, if we lose on the negative side, if we lose 1.3 with a 60 EMA and some sort of short-term components of support here, I would expect this to be done. So So beneath 1.3 bearish, currently above 1.5 bullish. Daily time frame again, the daily candle close of 1.5 should see us continue towards 2 if we've not already hit it. You know, at the point this video gets published. So yeah, for our candle close of 1.5 by end of today, end of tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern time, or daily candle close of 1.5. If it's a bit stronger and we get that sort of benefit of time allowed, that's great because it should continue towards $2. So that's it for today with these trending stocks. Hopefully you can use it to your advantage. Just to reiterate, you can find me, link in the description and the Twitter bio, alongside Atlantic Trading, where we have all my trading plans, etc., publicized, all the alerts, trade reviews, etc., live trading, and we will be doing free live trading for Twitter and YouTube very soon. Just have to have a look at it. Again, I left it last minute. Thought I could do it today, but I have to have another look, as you can't do it on Spaces apparently. So I'll have to have a look. Again, that's sorted. So don't worry, it'll be coming soon. So thanks for joining. Hopefully you can use these to your advantage, and catch you all tomorrow.